Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask, Heidi. It is Tuesday, the 26th day of September. National Compliance Officer Day today. National Stipulation Awareness Day today. National Dumpling Day. I'm a fan of dumplings. You a fan?
I am not.
I'm a big fan. National Pancake Day. I'm a fan of pancakes. You a fan?
Yeah, sometimes.
National Johnny Appleseed Day today. You a fan of Johnny Appleseed?
I like apples.
I always liked those stories, the Johnny Appleseed stories. And National Shamu the Whale Day. Remember one time I was at a place where they thought Shamu the whale was on the ocean, like on the beach, and it turns out it was just me laying on it.
Oh my gosh.
It was not Shamu at all.
Wow.
Hey, you know what? Today's a Tuesday, and we have Tuesdays with
Yeah,
Charlie.
we do.
Going to talk to Heidi's dad. We've convinced him to join us in the studio again. I don't know how many more times we're going to be able to convince him to do that, because every time he comes in here, he says he's never coming back. But we continually trick him into doing it. So we'll keep trying, and hopefully he'll be here in a bit. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
It's more important now than ever before to have a better credit card. We would love to help at bettercreditcards.com. We offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we can help you find a good fit for you at bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com, an advisory panel from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, that's the FDA. They have concluded that virtually all of the over-the-counter decongestants don't work. All of them. Panel from the FDA found that phenylephrine, an active ingredient, and Sudafed, Benadryl, Robitussin, and other popular decongestants, it's nearly useless at reducing nasal congestion.
Really?
The advisory panel ruling might lead to these oral products being pulled off store shelves eventually. So they're saying it's pointless, it's not working. But it has worked for years.
Well, people think it's worked, or it doesn't. I mean, I don't ever use decongestants.
Yeah, I don't know.
If I have a problem, I end up using like a nasal spray.
Oh, there you go. Maybe that's what works. I have no idea. I've got the story if you want to read it. It's in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Did you know you can allocate a percentage of your IRA to physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover? You can put your IRA back on the gold standard. Genesis Gold IRA is the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Call now for your free gold and silver report and learn how to qualify for up to $10,000 in free silver. GenesisGoldIRA.com would like to help you protect your IRA today with a simple phone call. Learn more and get the phone number at GenesisGoldIRA.com. That's GenesisGoldIRA.com.
Did you know? Brought to you by GenesisGoldIRA.com. Heidi, did you know that Coca-Cola has launched their latest creation, Coca-Cola Y3000? It's the first flavor created by artificial intelligence.
Wow. Okay. Here we go.
Some human help. Coca-Cola Y3000 is a limited edition flavor launching under the Coca-Cola Creations platform. The company claims to have created the Y3000 experience by tapping into human and artificial intelligence, quote, to understand how people envision the future through emotions, aspirations, colors, and flavors, among other factors, end quote.
So we're even going to phase out jobs of creating foods.
Apparently.
There's going to be nothing left for humans.
They call it the Coca-Cola Y3000. I just call it the Y.
Yeah, for sure.
But apparently somebody out there somewhere thought it was a good idea. And who knows, maybe I'll try it and I'll go, that is delicious. But I doubt I'll try it, but you never know. We don't know everything, but now we know this.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by InsuranceChicken.com. The Whodunit series Murder, She Wrote is getting a movie reboot.
Really?
Yeah, so they're working on something. The couple that's doing this, they just had a hit at the film festival in Toronto called Dumb Money, and they worked on this script a while ago. They'd been holding on to it. They said, we're going to have to wait till after the strike, but they're super excited to make it a thing. Ellen DeGeneres is returning to television. So
she is.
She was on TV for 19 years, and then that was canceled because apparently she was mean to people.
Right.
Now she's going to be doing something as of September 23rd. So this is like last week is when this started.
So what is she doing?
Something for a gorilla fund. So I don't know.
Oh.
And then after announcing late that the Real Time will start producing new episodes without writers, Bill Maher received harsh criticism from members of the Writers Guild. So I don't know if they're still going to do it or if they're not going to do it. He doesn't seem like one who really cares what people think, so who knows. Big
I
screen.
wonder how long that thing's going to go on.
I don't know. Big screen, little screen, brought to you by InsuranceChicken.com.
Do you cringe when you get your mobile phone bill? Mint Mobile can help. Just $15 a month for premium wireless. Give your family a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone to Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That is far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com. Some British pubs are getting in on a thing called surge pricing. Do you know what surge pricing is?
I do not.
So they're charging more for beer at popular drinking times. So the Stonegate, it's the largest pub company in the United Kingdom. They're known for popular chains there, like the Slug and Lettuce and Craft Union. Okay. They've implemented a significant price increase on pints during their busiest evening and weekend hours. At about 800 locations, they have what they call dynamic pricing adjustments. It will amount to an extra, 20 pence, or which would be like 25 cents in the U.S. per pint at peak times. Dynamic pricing has already been adopted in other industries. Things like airlines, what you pay for your seat is completely different than what I paid for my seat, unless we booked them at exactly the same time.
Yep.
So if you book your seat and I book mine 3 hours later, we're probably paying different prices for the fare. Hotel chains, the rooms, there's a system that they use to decide how much your room costs, and it's based on how many rooms are available and how many rooms are not available.
Yeah.
Ride-hailing platforms, how many drivers are available.
Right.
Everything is adjusted. And of course, one that most people are familiar with is Ticketmaster. Apparently, they've been doing this for a long time as well. But this is the first time an item like this, where it's beer at a pub, changes price based on how busy the bar is.
I don't know if it really is, because there's been happy hours for many, many years. So the
but it's
prices go
discounts.
lower.
Yeah, these are now the busy times, the prices go up instead of down.
Okay, I understand that. But technically, the prices
Yeah.
are always up, and then they lower them just a little bit
I
when
suppose.
it's dead. So,
Well, this-
really, there's not
This
much.
isn't based on what time of day, it's based on how many people are in the bar, which again, I think is a little unusual. I guess we'll see how it goes. And right now that's just at 800 locations in the United Kingdom. Scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com. If you're looking for a new opportunity, South Dakota is calling. There's over 27,000 open jobs at this very moment. Whether you like the city life or if you're more of a fan of the rural lifestyle, South Dakota has plenty to offer. From the Black Hills and the Badlands on the west side of the state to the rolling prairies in the middle with many small towns and the city of Sioux Falls on the eastern edge, there's no state income tax in South Dakota and many job opportunities. Learn more about what's waiting for you in South Dakota at movetosd.com. That's movetosd.com. Time now for my favorite program, something we do every Tuesday just because we can. We reach out to my father-in-law for a little thing we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie.
Tuesdays with Charlie, he'll give us some guff. We talk each week and we learn fun stuff. Everyone loves him, he makes us laugh. Sometimes he's wrong, then he fires his staff. Get ready to learn some things. Here we go. It's Tuesdays with Charlie on the John and Heidi Show.
And he's in the studio with us now. How are you, sir?
Doing very, very well.
Nice. You seem a little quiet.
You seem
over there.
chipper.
You all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Normally I'm used to having a drink, but there's nothing here.
Yeah, I got no drinks for you. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
We're horrible hosts.
I could fetch something, I'm sure. Tap water from the bathroom or no? Well, what do you got for us?
A cubic inch of human bone can bear the weight of 5 standard pickup trucks.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
Well, they've always said human bone is awful, awful strong.
Yeah.
Cubic inch ain't very much of it.
No,
either.
it's a little tiny bit.
I know what a tiny bit is. We won't go into that.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, then, the cheesiest pizza ever was topped with 154 varieties of cheese.
Jeez.
Take that, lots and lots of pizza.
Yeah, no kidding.
They're
Jeez.
flimsy little
154
bunch.
varieties.
154 varieties of cheese.
Wow. I would like to see if it tasted good with that many different kinds of cheese.
And I think these next two I have told you before, though, but we're going to do it again.
Okay.
Jack Daniels, the guy that makes whiskey, died from kicking a safe.
No kidding.
Yep, he broke his toe, which got infected. He died from blood poisoning.
Jeez.
But he must have been drinking his product to do something like that.
Jeez.
Don't kick any safes.
Why would you kick a safe?
I don't know. He's probably trying to kick it
He
open.
was probably frustrated. He couldn't remember the combination. I've seen my husband get angry and
Me?
yeah.
Never.
Now, you better know this one because I can't pronounce it. Do you know the name of the founder of IKEA?
No.
You're going to make me say it, ain't you?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Ingar Kampred Lemonario Gunda.
Okay. I'm sure you nailed it. That sounds good. That's the founder of IKEA?
I think they just run a bunch of letters together.
Well, very cool.
That's the founder of IKEA anyway.
Okay.
I love that.
So when you're in there, look, it's got to have his name somewhere.
Probably.
I want to go to work for Coors
Okay.
Right.
because 3 cases of beer each month, free beer every day after work.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a nice little perk.
Well, we was through that brewery once,
Oh,
and the
yeah.
guys were getting off work, and while they was giving us a tour, drove by in the cafeteria, and they got kegs of tappers in there.
Yeah.
And yes, you can have a beer at lunch,
Oh, that's nice.
as long as you don't have 7 of them.
Well, very good. Oh, you ready for a question?
Yes.
All right. Here's a good question for you. How many teaspoons are in 5 tablespoons? How many teaspoons in 5 tablespoons? Do you know this, Heidi?
10.
Heidi, what do you think?
15.
It is 15.
Ooh.
3 teaspoons per tablespoon. So 5 times 3 is 15.
She's a cook. See, I'm not.
And I'm pretty sure she's also a cheater because I think she can see my stuff.
No, I cannot.
Oh,
Gonna have to-
one of them
oh,
kind of
no,
people. Yeah.
I cannot.
There you
block
go.
this.
Cover that up.
We'll see how smart she is now. How many feet is 2.5 yards? Oh, where's my smart wife now?
7.5.
What do you think, Heidi?
I don't know.
Charlie is correct. 7.5. Look at this guy.
Ta-da!
Heidi doesn't know anything when I block the answers.
Oh my gosh, I'm not.
Yeah, see what happens?
Exactly.
It's not like I'm ever cooking and it says, okay, you need 3 feet of margarine.
I think we lost John.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
Oh, you're right. That would probably be weird, wouldn't it? Oh, well, she's trying to kill me, Charlie. Hey, thanks for coming in.
We may never do this again.
We might not. All right, thanks.
Bye, Fluff. Bye, John.
Bye-bye. My father-in-law right there. We talk to him every Tuesday just because we can. It's a little program we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie.
It's more important now than ever before to have a better credit card. We would love to help at bettercreditcards.com. We offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we can help you find a good fit for you at bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
That's bettercreditcards.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
There is enough fuel in a jumbo jet tank to drive an average car around the world 4 times. All around the world 4 times. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
That old person smell is actually caused by a chemical called 2-nonenal. Older people secrete that through their skin.
Huh.
Alrighty. Oh, how old do you have to be to start doing that? Am I doing that? Do I smell old? Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
A Georgia man named Gary Duda legally changed his first name to Zippity. So his name,
Zippity doodah.
Duda.
That's hilarious.
It really is. Reminds me of a very funny comedian, a friend of ours. He actually talked about when he was checking into a hotel. Would it be under any other name? He goes, check under Zippity Duda. So I wonder if he knows Gary. And one final fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Over the last 150 years, the average height of people in industrialized nations has increased by 4 inches. We've gotten 4 inches taller.
That's crazy.
I did not get those genes.
But you know what? You look at kids today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has.
I'm like, wow, you guys are way taller than I was at that age. Several fun facts. Now you know. Thanks for listening to The John and Heidi Show.
Did you know you can allocate a percentage of your IRA to physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover? You can put your IRA back on the gold standard. Genesis Gold IRA is the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Call now for your free gold and silver report and learn how to qualify for up to $10,000 in free silver. GenesisGoldIRA.com would like to help you protect your IRA today with a simple phone call. Learn more and get the phone number at GenesisGoldIRA.com. That's GenesisGoldIRA.com.
Time now for the Mint Mobile question of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of Mintervention.com. Question for you, Heidi. 2/3 of us say we get self-conscious when we do this in front of others. What is it?
Wear bathing suits.
No. The answer is work out. I agree.
Oh.
Have you ever been at like a gym and you're working out and you look around and you see other people like staring at you?
Only if I'm in those machines wrong.
He's like, that's not even right. That's supposed to be for your legs. What are you doing? I've had
Otherwise, I don't, because I pay no attention to other people when they're working out, so I assume nobody's paying any attention to me either.
I've done it, but it's usually because I'm wearing a thong, and that's all. Just kidding. I've never done that. All right, Mint Mobile question of the day comes your way, courtesy of Mintervention.com.
Do you cringe when you get your mobile phone bill? Mint Mobile can help. Just $15 a month for premium wireless. Give your family a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone to Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That is far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Now, some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. A British Columbia man called police because he was offended by what another man was wearing. 27-year-old Trail, that's the guy's name apparently. Oh, that's the town, Trail resident, called the police to complain, saying he was offended on behalf of the military at the sight of a man wearing camouflage pants because he believes civilians should not be allowed to wear camouflage pants. He requested that an officer find the man and remove his pants. The caller also told the officer he was willing to remove the man's pants himself under orders of the King of England. Just give me the word. The officer informed him that forcefully removing the man's pants would be an assault. And he convinced him, don't go and do that. It's a bad idea. So he was really concerned about this guy wearing the pants that he didn't think he should be wearing.
People have lost their minds.
There's a lot of bizarre stuff going on. Maybe there's something in the water. Weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
John and Heidi.
Time now for the list brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. This was sent to me, a young man who's off to college. It was his dad that actually sent it to me.
Okay.
Tips for surviving college. He thought this was funny and thought this would be nice for my list. So here we go. Tips for surviving college. Enjoy being a freshman. It'll be the best 3 years of your life. If an 8 o'clock a.m. class is required for your major, change your major. Another one, minimize your food budget by scheduling classes around happy hour. Another one, allocate only half your weekly budget for cheap draft and chicken wings. All right. In a pinch, milk can be used as a beer substitute in your breakfast cereal.
Ew.
List here for surviving college. Clever margin resizing can turn a 4-page outline into a 100-page essay. And our final one on here, don't think of it as sleeping with your professor. Think of it as acting biology.
Okay,
wow.
jeepers.
I don't know if I agree with all of those, but it is the list brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. If you're looking for a new opportunity, South Dakota is calling. There's over 27,000 open jobs at this very moment. Whether you like the city life or if you're more of a fan of the rural lifestyle, South Dakota has plenty to offer. From the Black Hills and the Badlands on the west side of the state to the rolling prairies in the middle with many small towns and the city of Sioux Falls on the eastern edge, there's no state income tax in South Dakota and many job opportunities. Learn more about what's waiting for you in South Dakota at movetosd.com. That's movetosd.com. Time now for the quote of the day. It comes your way courtesy of insurancechicken.com. Quote today is from Anonymous. Anonymous has a lot to say.
A lot.
A lot to say. And this is Anonymous. You love flowers, but you cut them. You love animals, but you eat them. Now you tell me you love me. That's why I'm scared. End quote.
Okay. Wow. That's a bit of a stretch, maybe.
Yeah, a little
but-
bit of a stretch. So, all right. Quote of the day comes your way courtesy of insurancechicken.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. It comes your way, courtesy of GenesisGoldIRA.com. Take a listen to this headline. Dog missing for 3 weeks found safe at the Atlanta airport.
Oh, holy cow.
What was he doing there?
How do you get to the airport?
A dog had gone missing several weeks ago, and they successfully located and recovered the dog. This week, Maya was finally reunited with her owner. So it's a little she-dog, not a he-dog. I said him. I'm sorry. The ordeal began when Maya's owner, Paula Rodriguez, was in transit on a Delta flight that had a layover in Atlanta. Regrettably, due to the layover, the dog mysteriously disappeared, causing deep distress for the owner, of course. In a desperate attempt to find her beloved pet, she took to Facebook in a group called Atlanta Area Lost and Found Pets. Back in August, she passionately pleaded for anybody to help her find her dog. August 21st, she got a message from Delta Airlines revealing that Maya escaped from her kennel at the airport ramp, and the airport personnel were actively searching for her. Subsequently, Robin Allgood, a dedicated individual with a mission to reunite lost dogs with their owners, took some action by distributing flyers throughout the airport premises. Allgood's efforts did not go in vain. She received a call from an informant who claimed to have sighted Maya. This crucial information led to the successful recovery of the beloved dog on a Saturday. It says, it feels good. Such relief. I'm so happy. My heart is full of love. That's what the owner of the dog said.
Very
In a
cool.
statement from Delta, they said they're happy that all of the teamwork made finding this dog possible. There's actually a video of her being reunited, which is really, really cool. I'm just trying to figure out how in the world for 3 weeks, where was this dog for 3 weeks at the airport?
Well, yeah, you'd think lots of people would have seen it
Yeah.
by that point.
And
Interesting.
I'm glad that the dog is fine, but I'm thinking for 3 weeks, who was feeding the dog? I mean, who is, again, there's a lot of questions. I don't have the answer, so we're going to move on. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you for listening to The John and Heidi Show.